Welcome to Java programming. Yesterday we dealt with the problems where we inputted some data, an integer number or a string, and we wrote a simple Java program to input this data and to display that data. Today we will go a step forward, but we are going to do almost the same. We are going to learn first of all different kinds of variables in Java. You're familiar already with integer variable. For example, how do I declare? So int a comma b comma c. I have declared here three integer variables. For example, a floating number. To declare a floating number, I say float c comma f, as we have done in C programming. Same thing. And but there is a difference here. String, for example, I want to declare a string called name, so I just say string name. So name becomes the variable. Similarly, a b c are variables and c and f are variables of the floating type. Here you have got a string name. I can input data into that. We will see how we are going to input data into that and work out a few problems today. Now, to input data, as we have already introduced to you, we use what is called the scanner class. We have to import that scanner class and use some of the methods which are there. For example, you are familiar with next method. It returns a string, returns the next token or a string. Similarly, next line, there is one more method called next line, moves the scanner position to the next line and returns the value of the string. Next, integer. So that is we have used yesterday. It returns integer. Next, long. Suppose I want to input a big number. So then I use this next long. Next, float, to input a floating number. And here to input a double, we use next double. So these are some of the methods in scanner class. We have already used next and next integer. So let us go ahead now. Let us do a program called add numbers. A very simple program. I'm going to input two numbers and find the sum of those two numbers. Again, we are going to name this program as addnumbers.java and save this program as addnumbers.nos.java. You use notepad to enter this code. As you see here, we are importing java.util.scanner class we are importing, and this is the main function. And what do we do now? So I create an object called SCN scanner using scanner class here, as you already familiar with. I don't have to explain it once again. Now I give always very important, your program should be user friendly program. Therefore I am telling here enter two numbers. For that I'm using println, same function, println function, output function, and then I am inputting two numbers, scanner next integer. So I input first number, it will go and will be assigned to A. The next number is going to be assigned to variable B. Both of them are integers here. Then what I do is I find the sum of this a plus b and assign it to the next variable c here, which is also integer type. Now we have found out the sum of these two numbers. What do we do? Now we want to display the sum of those. So system or println, the sum of a and b is equal to c. So this is the output statement, println. These are going to be input statement to input integer numbers. So let us see here. So what we do first, you use javac and you say addnumbers.java. You compile this program and convert that into bytecode. Here then you use Java virtual machine called Java. It converts this bytecode into the program, machine code, whatever machine it is on. So this is the add numbers. I call this add numbers without any postscript here. So then it gives me in enter two numbers. I've entered 40 and 20. Then it says the sum of 40 and 20 is equal to 60. This is the output. So this is a simple program. Let us go to the next program. As you see, conversion of temperature from Celsius to Fahrenheit. To do that, we have to use this formula, this mathematical formula, F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. Again, we will name this program as c2f.java and save it in the directory in which you are working. And we come to main function here. This is the main function. Inside this main function, we are going to write the code. So first, again, we will create an object scanner, SCNR, using scanner class. And then again I am saying system out, enter temperature in Celsius scale. Now this time we are going to input floating number. So therefore I call scanner dot next float, and it is assigned to C. So because I'm converting C to F, so I'm getting the value of C here, and now we use this formula. So I declare F as double because the floating number, then 9.0 divided by 5.0 into C plus 32. This is the formula. This is mathematical formula being converted into the Java statement, assignment statement. So here we have calculated the temperature in C to F. We have converted C to F. Now displaying, as we have done earlier, print line we are going to use temperature, the value C will come here, and then of course this C is so many, for example 100 degree centigrade is equal to Fahrenheit, so that will appear, F will appear. So let us see here. So see, for example, I am entering 0, it gives me 32 Fahrenheit, and here I enter 100, 212.00 Fahrenheit. So many degrees centigrade is equal to Fahrenheit. So this way we have converted temperature from centigrade scale to Fahrenheit scale. There's a Celsius to Fahrenheit. You have to work on more problems. I'm very sure you have got an idea about how to write simple program which involves a formula and an assignment statement to find the result of that formula. Thank you.